Hello and welcome back to Chess Hunters. Today I'm going to be teaching you about the basic endgames of chess. Today we'll see what is an endgame and how to win in certain endgames. First of all, an endgame is the last stage of a chess game. It is a stage in which most of the pieces are off the board and the kings become active. You can see in the following figure only a rook and the kings are left. Hence, this can be classified as an endgame. Today, I'll teach you how to win with the rook endgame. There are two important positions we need to remember during this endgame. First of all, the checkmate position. The checkmate position looks like this. When the black king is trapped by the white king's net over here as shown, and the rook delivers checkmate. And the second position is to push the black king into the last rank. It is also done by putting a net in front of the black king so that he cannot come up, and the rook giving check and not allowing the black king to stay in the rank he is. Now, since we know the two important positions, we can checkmate the black king. First, we must not allow the black king to move in front. So, we can put the rook in front of the king. Now, the king cannot come to any of these squares. Now the king will try to chase our rook. We can go somewhere far away so that the king cannot attack the rook. Now he'll again chase the rook. Now we bring our king up to not allow the black king to come above. Still, the black king tries to chase the rook. Now we can again bring the rook to the other side of the board, making it harder for the black king. Now the black king again chases. Now, if we play king to c3, the problem is the black king will move to d5 and again chase the rook. So, we need to play something called a waiting move, which simply means that we wait for the black king to move once. So, we simply bring the rook one square forward. Now, the black king has to go to either this square or this square. If the black king comes here, we can simply give a check and the black king is forced to the next rank. So, the black king cleverly goes here. Again, we have to chase the black king. Now, the black king is left with no choice. He has to either go to the next rank or come here to be checked and then forced into the next rank. So, he simply comes here, we give check and he moves. Now, we can come up with a white king. Again, the black king starts chasing the rook. Now, we can play a waiting move as shown here. Now, black king has to come here or here. If he comes here, we'll simply again give a check and force him into the next rank. So, he cleverly goes to the next square. We keep chasing him again till the end, where now he is forced here. Now we can simply give a check. Now again he starts chasing. Again, instead of chasing behind him, if we chase, he'll also come till the end with us. And Now again we have to come all the way till here. Better, we can simply come now. So he again goes to the next square cleverly and we chase him down until he goes to the last rank. Now he's forced into the last rank. Now we simply come here again as a waiting move. Now he has to go to the next square. We again chase him down until checkmate. There is no other rank for the black king to run to. So it is now checkmate. The next endgame we are going to be seeing in this video is the queen endgame. In this example, the queen and the king checkmate the opponent king. To learn this trick, we must first learn one of the basic positions, which is a checkmate. In this position, the white queen is in front of the black king and the white king is protecting the white queen so that the black king cannot take the white queen, and the white queen does not allow the black king in any of the squares. Now that we have seen the end position, we can make out what are the moves. So now we can just play a waiting move. Now we can see that the black king goes to the next square. In this position, we must learn that the queen must be used like a knight. If we come like this, a knight would give check like this. So we bring it down like that. Now, what we have done by doing this move is that we do not allow the black king in any of these squares. So he's forced onto the next square automatically. Now again, we force him out of these squares and he goes to the next square, and then we come like this, and then he's forced onto the next rank. Now we simply go back like this to attack. Again these squares are forced out, so black king goes to the next square. This process is repeated over and over again until he moves to the final rank. Now if we move the queen to this square to again give a check like that, the problem is that it's a stalemate, because while the queen is not allowing the black king to any of these squares, it is a blunder as it is stalemate. Stalemate is when it is one player's move, but the player cannot move his piece to any of the squares. So it is basically a draw. To avoid this, we keep the queen in this position and start bringing the king up towards the black king. Now the black king is left with no choice. Now we can do the checkmate as shown here. Again, the white king is protecting the white queen and the queen delivers checkmate.
If you find this video interesting and useful, please do subscribe to our channel and keep playing chess and have fun.